Yo, if there's ever been a time to watch one of my videos, it's gonna be this one. We got to bring stuff to life today, man. Like it's been cool. Um, right now you're watching me design level 4, and then you'll see at the end how I kind of bring it to life. Um, you also get to watch Rip put in some of his assets, some of the things he's been working on, and just watch our game come alive a little bit. I need to talk to him, but I think we're going to be looking for some game testers soon. I think I prefer people who don't have a lot of game experience. I want to see how the normal person feels about the game, and so I'll put something out for that. But yeah. So this is me putting the level 4 together. I know my sketch is bad. It's off of Figma and it's kind of ass, but you do what you got to do. Yeah. So today, one of my least favorite things that I was working with was the hook swings. Those are the little white cylinders that you see floating. So ideally, what they're supposed to be is like the character latches onto them and swings like Indiana Jones type of deal. But man, is it rough. It's so bad. The collider is just so dumb to work with. And then the other thing I was having a lot of trouble with, which I shouldn't be, is like transforming. Just like rotating things when something triggers, yada yada yada, and like changing the positions of them. It was just so much, more than I thought at least. But yeah, it took me so long to build out stage 4 because it's just the most robust one that I've done up to this point. And it's sad because it only takes me like 2 minutes to beat it. If even that, probably like less than a minute to beat it. But it took all day to build it, and that's just really shitty because I was talking to Rip today, and I'm shooting for like an hour of gameplay, and at this rate that seems like maybe 20 plus stages, and I don't even know how many more stages I can come up with. But the key thing here is to make sure the player has no shortcuts. That's why there's so many like blocks everywhere and stuff like that. The key thing that I was aiming for was like the player cannot take any shortcuts to the end, and there's no shortcuts to the others. Like there's only one solve, and that solve has to be done that way. And on the Figma, of course, it's easier to write out, but then once you start building it and you start playing it, you're like, okay, well, the player can literally cheat here. Actually, if you look at the very top where the player starts, he can just literally jump off the back and go back to the last level. But we end up fixing that. So at least in the final build, we will. All the little labels that you see, like lava, bridge, lava, that's for Rip. It's so he knows what's supposed to go there. It's not just a wall. He knows how to build the environment for it and such. So this is where I start building in the camera. The camera was a little tough because like I want a specific interaction. And the interaction is an MMO camera. The problem was the only options that we had was like first person and third person. If you do that, the player can't see the entire map. And every time I zoomed out for the entire map, the controls were all janky. So what I ended up doing, you'll see here, is I added a third camera that lets us zoom out and watch the entire map, but you can't move. I thought that would be enough for now, and I'll talk to Rip about it tomorrow and see what he thinks, or let him play it and see how he feels about it. But yeah, in the end here, I'm going to show you the full demo of what we have so far at normal speeds, or normal-ish speed, because the video is pretty long. But I hope some of you made it this far, and for everybody who supports, thank you so much. More to come, and yeah. I'm having a blast still. It's still very fun. A lot to learn. And I'm sure I'm not writing things the right way, but the only way through is through, right? So, yeah. And here is the full demo for today. Day 7 down. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know if I go back and tighten things up, or maybe let Rip have a day at it and just fill in the rest of the environments for the other stages. But as you can see right here, This is still the hardest level to me, just because of that damn hook swing. And there's only one of them here, right? And it's just like so tedious to deal with. Like, I guess I could work on that a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, keep your eyes open for the game testers. Maybe I'll give you guys each $1 or something. That'd be cool, right? Or maybe you play for free. I don't know. Who knows? But that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.